After weeks of waiting, Newcastle's home Premier League return was electric as Eddie Howe's machine made a statement.
That was a dogfight. You had to dig deep. Give us your thoughts. Surprise, surprise, the king is back.
Yeah, we changed some things tactically.
From Lewis Miley's defining moment,
To see the ball go in the back of the net was really a good moment for me, and definitely everything I dreamt of.
to the defensive resurgence, to Bruno Guimaraes' importance. It's the start of a brand new era. As per, let's break it all down and discuss the 5 things we learned from Newcastle United 3, Fulham 0. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss the latest Newcastle United updates.
Let's go.
Starting off with the situation surrounding the phenomenal Bruno Guimaraes. During the match, he was truly the definition of dragging a team to 3 points. Defending transitions by himself, setting the tempo, taking set pieces, and also being the primary creative and goal threat. He gave the performance of a leader. He was absolutely integral to everything Newcastle did. He kept plugging and played key role in Miley's opener, and provided quality cross with the outside of his foot for Burns' goal. His ability to control games from the number 6 defensive midfield position, while also producing moments of brilliance near the opposition's penalty area, sets him apart from many other players in world football. Bruno Guimaraes against Fulham was the 4th highest behind Lascelles, Almiron and Livramento in progression via carry, 1st and the highest in progression via pass, having the highest increased chance of scoring as a passer. And in the game itself he had 137 touches, 102 out of 114 passes completed, 89% pass accuracy, 9 out of 14 passes completed, 6 out of 9 long balls completed, 5 key passes, 2 big chances created, and 1 assist. Despite being harshly not awarded his 2nd assist, Bruno Guimaraes in the game had the most touches, most passes completed, most chances created, most fouls won, most take-ons completed, joint most duels won. Just look at his heat map, he was all over the place, and it's no wonder he was awarded the highest SofaScore match rating of 9.2. After the game, Bruno said, "We knew that today would be a very important game for us, after everything that happened in the middle of the week. Very happy to be back on the paths of victories. Thank you for the immense support today. We have a lot ahead of us, and we need our fans to play with us. Always Newcastle." Bruno Guimaraes is truly a world-class player due to his exceptional skills and impact on the pitch. However, there is a slight downside to his situation, as he reportedly has a release clause of €100 million, which is really low in today's inflated transfer market. Moreover, there have been recent reports suggesting that Barcelona is making significant efforts to try and secure his services during the upcoming January transfer window. Then in the same Newcastle midfield, it was also reiterated again that Newcastle have an exciting prospect on their hands in Lewis Miley. Lewis Miley came through the Newcastle Academy during the paddling pool Mike Ashley era, and for him to turn out this good is a modern miracle. In the game, he came on for Joelinton in the 33 minute, and in the game, he was here, there, and everywhere. He made a real difference in the second half with his quality on the ball. And what a moment he had scoring his first senior goal, and Newcastle's first.
A special moment for me and my family especially. To see the ball go in the back of the net was a really good moment for me, and hopefully there's lots more.
You'd spoken in the programme as well before the game about scoring your first goal. Was it everything you dreamed of?
Yeah, it was definitely everything I dreamt of, especially I've been here since I was a boy watching all the games, and once I scored that I was buzzing.
And with the celebration as well, it looked like you really enjoyed it, and then Anthony Gordon sort of pushed you back out towards the fans as well. Just describe the emotions that were going through your mind then.
Yeah, there was real emotions going through, especially when I done that. The fans are top here, and hopefully they can keep doing that. And yeah,
you'd obviously started the previous few games to come out of the side. How disappointed were you, and what was your mindset when you did come on?
Yeah, I was happy to come on. It's not good about the injuries, but it's a real honour to be back on the pitch again and put the top on again. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
And how much did Louis deserve that moment today?
Yeah, huge. I think him not starting was nothing that he'd done. I think it's just he's played a lot of games for a lad of his age, a lot of big games, so you probably need to rotate a bit. But yeah, absolutely buzzing for him. I think he deserves that. He's been amazing. Every game I've seen him play, so composed and such a nice lad as well. It actually makes us hate him how nice he is. But no, brilliant for him. I think to score at the Gallagher at 17-year-old is amazing. I'm sure there's lots more to come.
Lewis Miley, in 54 minutes that he played against Fulham, he had an 85% pass accuracy, 43 touches, 29 out of 34 passes completed, 2 key passes, 1 goal. On the night, aged 17 years and 229 days, Lewis Miley became the youngest player to score for Newcastle United in the Premier League, and the competition's youngest scorer since Federico Macheda for Manchester United in April 2009. Just a reminder, the other 2 midfielders played more games and cost over €100 million. And after the game, Bruno Guimaraes on Lewis Miley said, "Sometimes I can't believe he's 17. He's unbelievable. We're very proud of him."
The youngest player on the pitch showed that coolness and calmness in a big moment for us, really, in our season. And full credit to Louis for what he did in that moment in the Gallagher end. I'm sure he's very, very proud. I'm sure his family are very proud.
And for Louis, he'd obviously come out of the side after playing a lot of games as well before that. So what does it say about his reaction that's how he responds to that?
Yeah, I think he wasn't coming out the side because of his performance. He's coming out the side because of his age, and we're trying to protect him as well as lots of other players. We're very delicate at the moment with lots of different things going on. So the team selections are sort of different to normal. It's almost who's in the best physical condition will play. So it was our chance to rest Louis, and then of course that's taken away. He has to come on the pitch, and is he ready? Is he mentally there? And he proved he was.
With that, it's no doubt that Newcastle United's future is bright. The third thing we learned was the defensive resurgence. Dan Burn and Emil Kraft both impressed at the back for Newcastle United. Dan Burn started at left back but moved into centre back after Schar's withdrawal. Burn really made some vital interceptions and managed to score his 3rd goal of the campaign and 2nd in the Premier League, meaning he has outscored Rasmus Højlund, and against Fulham he had a match rating of 8.1, 1 goal, 1 clearance, 4 interceptions, 1 tackle, 0 dribbled past, 83 touches, 63 out of 72 accurate passes, 1 out of 2 ground duels won, and 7 out of 7 aerial duels won. Emil Kraft also put in some brilliant tackles and blocks, and showed an impressive showing by the Swede in what was a rare Premier League appearance, having an 8.1 match rating, 2 tackles, 91 touches, 91 accurate passes, 3 key passes, 3 out of 6 accurate crosses, 1 out of 1 accurate long balls, 1 big chance created, 5 out of 7 ground duels won. And Eddie Howe, speaking after the match on Kraft, said, "What an attitude. He never ever lets you down. He's always ready. I can't speak highly enough of him from the season when we stayed up, my first season. I thought he was absolutely huge for us. What a comeback he's made." Thanks to these 2 in particular, the free-scoring Fulham, who had scored 16 goals in their last 4 matches, barely had a sniff after the break as Newcastle, who had defense that had uncharacteristically shipped 9 goals in 3 games, kept their first clean sheet in 3 games.
Hi everyone, it's Dubravka here. We are delighted to win today. Obviously it was an easy match, but 3 points are home, clean sheets, that's the bonus, so thank you so much for your support.
Then, moving on to the injury roller coaster, it was a huge roar as Sven Botman came on in the 94th minute, making his first Newcastle United appearance since September, and despite only playing 13 minutes, his impact was felt, with him shifting the ball quicker and breaking the lines. Having 28 touches, 27 out of 28 accurate passes, 96% passing accuracy, 1 key pass, in only 13 minutes, showing how much his return is a massive boost for the team. As Eddie Howe said, "It's early days for him, but he's such a big player for us. You can see when he came on the impact he had. His injury was a delicate one, but we're delighted he's back and fingers crossed he can stay back." Although Newcastle were boosted by the return of Sven Botman on the bench, but Alexander Isak was absent with a groin issue. And just 13 minutes into the game, Fabian Schar pulled up with a hamstring issue that forced him off. Although Joelinton made a strong start to the game, despite gifting Fulham a big chance, he was also forced off through injury not long after in the 33rd minute. Eddie Howe did give an update on these players. On Isak, he said, "Alex has still been nursing the groin injury and hasn't been 100% fit. He's carried on while not being right. We know it's not a long-term thing, but we've got to manage him. When he comes back is probably the biggest call. While on Schar and Joelinton, he said, hopefully not serious, but short-term, it doesn't look good. We thought we were through the worst of it. We've just had no time to recover, and have had to ask the players to go again and again, and we've picked up 2 injuries because of that. Craig Hope of the Daily Mail also gave a further update later saying, Fabian Schar, glute, and Joelinton, hamstring, not thought to be serious, but look like being short-term absentees at least for Newcastle United. But for me, the injury woes are now becoming a recurring theme, leading me to question our training methods and the level of our medical care personnel and facilities. Then the final thing we learned was the home dominance. Although Newcastle United have one of the lowest service to strikers in the league, which was also evidenced in this game, as Callum Wilson had a frustrating evening as a number 9, as he saw little in front of goal until striking the post in the closing stages. Newcastle United did, however, dominate the game, having an XG of 3.73 compared to Fulham's 0.26, 27 shots to Fulham's 6, with 10 on target to Fulham's 4, 55 touches in the opposition box to Fulham's 10. Just look at the field tilt. Newcastle United were constantly in the Fulham's final third, not allowing them to breathe. And to cap the dominant performance, just look at the possession, with Newcastle United having a whooping 71% to Fulham's 29%. And with that, Newcastle have won 7 consecutive Premier League home games for the first time since January 2003 under Sir Bobby Robson. And they've only conceded 1 home goal in that time. With that, St. James's Park is now a fortress.
Great win today. Thank you for your massive support. See you all on Tuesday night. Ciao.